Dan is really an excellent prof, and not only I think this, but everyone I've ever talked to loves him as a prof. His enthusiasm is unmatched by other professors.
When you watch his lectures, he's an incredible speaker, and he's really, really engaging. So I think he could probably sell you on anything he wants to teach you.
I think perhaps the most successful part of my teaching program is integrating the kind of research that I do directly into the classroom. I think I teach in a couple of different kinds of classrooms. On campus, in the traditional classroom, I involve the research that we're doing in my sound analysis laboratory on campus in the kinds of work that I teach the students about by giving them real-life examples of the way that myself and my graduate students and postdocs come up with new hypotheses, designed experiments to test those hypotheses, and then the results that we get out of that work. And I think it teaches the undergraduate students how the scientific process works at the same time that they're learning about the fundamental knowledge that's critical for what we teach our students in the classroom.
It takes about 10 to 12 students down to Costa Rica, and you get to learn not only about the birds down there, but also the flora and other fauna. And what you see, you'll remember forever. And so reading about something in a textbook can be good, but actual hands-on learning really sticks with you a lot better, I think.
The other kind of classroom I teach in is the great outdoors, and that is perhaps my favorite kind of teaching, and getting those students out into the world where they can hold a bird in their hand and look it in the eye and start to understand all of the things that they've learned in the classroom, and use their field experiences to collect hands-on sort of research data that can teach them far more than they would ever get out of reading a book.
Dan works hard. Dan cares about his students. And Dan does things, I think, over and above what's required in order to engage his students. In his very first year here, he had students looking at birds on campus. I remember going on and go, wow, this guy really gets into it. He doesn't waste any time. He wants to set up an environment in which students can enjoy learning. And when you enjoy something, you do it better. And that's, I think, the secret of his success.
I consider teaching a really important part of being a professor, combined with research and service. And you don't get a lot of feedback in terms of awards. You teach the students and you see their eyes light up from time to time if you're lucky, but it was a real honor to be selected to win this award.